Hey, Salome B here, and I want to talk about Monique a little bit more. And if you're tired of hearing this, please click off and go on somewhere else, and don't even bother with leaving a comment because some of y'all comments are just waste of time. I was listening to Unwind with Tasha K, and she was saying that Monique messed up by doing a favor for people who don't even care about her anyway, doing favor for her own. And then she was like, then you got to go out here and try to get young people or people of your own kind who ain't doing shit for you anyway to boycott Netflix, who ain't gonna do it. And I agree with that. She did a favor for some people that look like her, and she thought that they were her friends, and they were not. And this is the large problem we have in our community. We too busy looking at each other's skin color and not looking at the fucking character. Like, some of us don't need to be we don't need to be dealing with. And I've always been like that because when I was growing up, my family kind of like excluded themselves off on their own land and everything. And you couldn't just be in that area unless we invited you there. And I wasn't exposed to a lot of people like myself. We was just a little bit different, and we stayed away from a lot of other people. So when I did come out to the public, I came to school and I came into a diverse situation, which, having white friends, black friends, Indian friends, whatever. And I got a chance to get the diversity. But when I went home, it was no diversity. It was just me as an individual. And that's how I carry myself. I carry myself as an individual. And when I do come around other blacks or whatever, I do, I analyze people and I screen everybody around me because I was taught growing up that we got enemies in our own community, we got enemies outside of our community, and we got an enemy within. So that's three enemies. So when I come outside, oh, I know who the enemy is. And soon as somebody starts some bullshit, I'm 5 minutes off their ass because that's what I was taught. My family comes from Detroit. My mother's family is from Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. My dad's family is from Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore. And those predominantly areas back in the day, they fought. They did not stand there and listen to people tell them to stand down when somebody was doing them wrong. We got a new cloth of human beings today, and they are government experimented on people. And that's why I analyze my own kind, because you don't know who is who today because of what the government has done to a lot of us. And when I start seeing it, I back up and I get away from them. I'm not trying to do business with you if you acting crazy. I'm not going to do any of that. And even if it's family, if family get wrong with me, they get cut the fuck off. That's how it go in my book, because this is survival and we can't keep on doing this. When we're trying to some of us are trying to leave the community so we can gain black wealth, but we're going to have to just leave some on behind, because what I was taught was all of us ain't going to make it. A lot of us ain't going to make it. Even Bob Marley said that. All of us, he said, many more has got to die. All of us are not going to make it. So get used to it. And we're going to we're going to have to stop getting lowballed by our own, and we're going to have to start screening them too. Because a lot of them are selling out for little trinkets and little pennies, and then they come back to the community when they don't get what they need. And then they'll still turn around, stab you in the back, and stab everybody else in the back, because it's a learned behavior from others in the community who don't want anything. So I agree with Tasha K. And then I saw Dave Chappelle's segment on Netflix, and he was saying that if he was talking about immigration and Donald Trump, and how Donald Trump is picking out certain immigrants to send back to other countries, And it's not even the countries that's causing the problem. And he said, if I was to ban all white people from my show, my bottom line would be 1,800. What was he saying? He was saying that if I don't have a diverse of audience, the black people that do support me, that's probably about $1,800 in ticket sales. Because why? They don't buy anything. They either bootleg it or want to get the shit half off, and then they wonder why we can't go amongst each other and we ain't got no black wealth. We got to take responsibility for half of that, because we do have people in our community that we allow to stay in our community, and they rob Peter to pay Paul and shit like that, and we let it slide. No, we can't keep doing that. We're going to have to be hot off a bitch ass when they start doing some stupid shit. We're going to have to start doing it. And I'm like that. I'm hot off a motherfucker ass when they come on over to me doing something that I don't like, that's going to disrespect me. Oh no. I don't give a fuck if you are the same skin color as me. You don't have a motherfucking right to disrespect me. If you disrespect me, I have a right to disrespect you. Why? Because you got to give respect to get it. That's my motto. And that's Monique's problem. That's her problem. So we can't get mad when other people go out the community and start going amongst people that's going to help them, and that's going to help them succeed, because we can't keep waiting on our own to get it together. Are you going to get it together or are you not? You know? And it's terrible to see us in this shape, but hey, we can't keep worried about it. You know, it starts at home first. So if you got a family, what you better do is start educating them about who the enemy is, and don't leave out the poisonous people in our race that don't want to go nowhere and don't want to see everybody else go nowhere. You better name them as an enemy too. Don't leave them out, because what's going on is we leaving them out, and them the main ones, those the main snakes that are stabbing us in the back. Salome B. Have a nice day.